Hi, it's Louise here, and we are looking at another video in our Empowered Habits, our Healthy Habits video series. In that last video, I talked about how I quit eating sugar. Well, when I quit eating sugar, I started to overeat. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how I quit overeating and became a better coach. There is a connection, but overeating, that was my way of numbing out. And I'll talk about my overeating habit, as well as how did overeating impact my coaching sessions, and then my overeating, how to quit overeating hacks that improved my coaching skills, and then bonus, how to quit overeating healthy habits download. All right, let's look at my overeating habit.
With overeating, it was the impulsivity. I acted on food cravings without considering the consequences leading to overeating. Emotional dysregulation. Eating was a way to cope with negative emotions, leading to a cycle of emotional eating and overeating. Sensory seeking. Eating, especially sugary or high-fat foods, provided endorphin relaxation. Dopamine release. The surge in dopamine created a strong sense of pleasure, leading to overeating. Blood sugar fluctuations, rapid spikes and drops in blood sugar led to irritability and difficulty concentrating, which made ADHD symptoms worse, creating a cycle of craving comfort food for relief.
You see here from this image, think before you eat. Well, that didn't work for me. As I went through each of these, you understand it was emotional eating. Whenever I was upset or triggered or something didn't go right, I would numb with food. And my food of choice always tended to be the foods that I was sensitive to or allergic to, and the dairy, the gluten, and anything where there was a combination of the eggs, the gluten, the flour, the sugar, so muffins and cakes, and always overeating with regards to that. But the pizza, those were the things that I overate because it just, the casomorphins, the gluteomorphins, it was the opiates, it connected with the opiate centers of my brain and just numbed me out to any of the bad feelings that I was feeling. And yeah, when I'm numbed out and experiencing this, you know it's going to impact my coaching sessions. So let's look at that next.
Overeating led to cognitive impairment. Rapid spikes and drops in blood sugar levels led to brain fog and reduced cognitive function, especially an inability to maintain sustained attention during my coaching sessions. Energy fluctuations. The high fat and high carb foods led to fluctuations in my energy levels, resulting in periods of hyperactivity, followed by crashes, negatively impacting my ability to respond promptly to client needs. Emotional stability, mood swings, and irritability negatively impacted my ability to connect empathetically with clients because I would get impatient quickly. And then the negative self esteem crashing after eating high carb foods led to feelings of guilt, shame, and negative self perception, which reduced my self confidence, affecting my overall effectiveness, performance, and engagement with clients. So, how did I turn this around? Well, let's look at my how to quit overeating hacks that improved my coaching skills.
Overeating impacted how I showed up for clients because it was impacting my self-esteem. And when you don't feel good, people can sense it. Your energy's different, and that's the way it was for me. So how did I quit overeating and became a better coach? Well, intermittent fasting was incredible for me, as well as time restricted eating. Now, intermittent fasting, that was something that I had the craving foods, but I had them at a certain time. So yes, I ate healthy, But just so that my brain didn't go into anxiety mode again, I had to work with my cravings and work with the food that wasn't necessarily the best for my brain, but I didn't want to remove those right away because then for me, I go into anxiety mode. And that might be the same for you as well. But intermittent fasting and time restricted eating changed my blood sugar and it changed how I associated with food. And over time, I wasn't emotionally eating anymore because I knew that I was eating at this time, and this time, and making sure that I was getting good nutrition, yes, but then having my comfort food. So yes, eat comfort foods during your window. And it just made it so much easier. And I've been intermittent fasting and following time restricted eating for a long time now. So I'm used to it. But at the beginning, it was challenging not to have those snacks when I was not feeling good. But when I disconnected from making eating about cutting my emotions off or numbing my emotions or making me feel a certain way, and then started focusing on the nutrition part of it, that made a difference. It made a difference for as I said, my blood sugar, my brain as well. My mood stabilized during coaching sessions. I wasn't experiencing crashes anymore. And when my mood stabilized, my relationships with people in general became so much better. All right, stick around. I'll show you where to find the bonus How to Quit Overeating Healthy Habits download.
Visit louiseandmaurice.com, locate the free tab in the menu, click on the last title in the drop-down menu called Healthy Habits, locate the video titled How to Quit Overeating, locate the PDF document directly below the video titled Healthy Habits to Quit Overeating.pdf.
I spent so many years when I was engaged in bad habits. You've learned about most of them as you've been continuing to watch this video series. So hard on myself and really down on myself, labeling myself, and that doesn't work. And when I saw, you showed that box of shame, how can I be doing this? And I'm a professional and I'm working with people and I want to be my best. I had to start having a different conversation with myself. And again, this is over the years. So when people say, oh yeah, things are easy for you because you are this experienced coach and you're successful and you're in coaching training, I want you to know through this mentorship series that I've gone through all of these. As I said, being a coach is the best personal and professional development training ever because you are changing. The more that you continue on this journey, on this path, you are changing. It happened to me, and I know it will happen for you as well. Or you might be saying, Louise, no, I'm happy with overeating, and that's fine. Again, I share this information. I share my own personal struggles and triumphs so that you can benefit from it. Or when you are working with people that are struggling with this, you can be more understanding to why they're struggling, and you might have people in your life that might be struggling. You can share this video with them. So if it resonates with you, make sure that you're giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it. But you got this. This became my mantra. You got this. And just becoming my own best friend and stopping the cycle of punishment. And this is something where I had to work on this. I really had to work on this, but you got this. And saying it in a gentle and caring tone of voice. You got this. Whatever mantra works for you, that's what you want to do. You always want to be your own best friend. All right, this video will give you more tips and tricks, and then click on my image. If you are not a subscriber, again, I'm your instructor, Louise and Maurice, And I appreciate that you have shared your valuable time with me.